You win some, you lose some. But how do you avoid typical mistakes when it comes to setting up your business?
Some learn best to trial and error, but we'd all prefer less of the error in the first place. What can you learn from others' business mistakes? We asked the experts.
1.
The biggest thing I think I would do differently if I were have to start again is I would definitely look more local. I'd spend more time in my local market and really establishing deeper, more meaningful relationships outside of what I already had. You know, it is really easy to spend time on social media and get your positive feedback from that. But I think when it really comes down to it is real people in real locations that are tangible, touchable. You can have a glass of wine with them. For me, is the most important because they're the ones that are going to stick around the longest and be your fans, your friends, your biggest referral sources for that matter.
2.
I mean, I could tell you there's so many mistakes, but I think managing cash flow, I don't know if that's a mistake or just something that I don't really enjoy and therefore sort of not something that I thought a ton about before I launched. But that is a really important thing to figure out because when you have a small business and you're getting off the ground and you're putting all of your money back into the business, it's tricky because, you know, you want to launch another product, you want to launch another SKU, you want to create something different, but everything costs a lot of money. So, you know, you have to manage for it just to be able to figure out where you're going to put your dollars back in and what's going to get you the growth. So that's probably the biggest thing I would tell people when they're launching. First of all, everything costs way more than you think. So even if you have a budget and you think that you're padding your budget, I guarantee it's not enough money.
3.
Probably outsource my accounting sooner than I did because I knew how to do the accounting piece. I decided to keep that. Looking back on that decision, I spent hours and hours on the accounting when I should have been spending hours and hours on building the brand and being out and networking and meeting people and, you know, basically as the face and the salesperson for my company. But I'm not going to say that I regret that decision because I certainly learned from the months that I spent doing my own accounting. But again, my question to myself was, is this really where I should be spending my time? The answer was no, over and over again. And finally, I outsourced my accounting. So I'm trying to practice what I preach. Sometimes it's not always easy, but I'm really trying to do that.
The Best of Business Show is brought to you by the BASA Awards. The BASA Awards exist to recognize, reward, and promote exceptional small businesses. We run 4 award programs: Best of America, Best of Australia, Best of Canada, Best of UK. Remember, it's strictly for small businesses only. Nominate your business today.